Ghana Police Service akwakoche Cyril George Castenson Lutterodt, popularly known as Counsellor Lutterodt. Ghana Police akwakoche no editing ne yai omo kyerese Counsellor Lutterodt incite violence during time or call Power FM Entertainment or reacted to baby a see that Lumba abra Abusuapanin to pack the representative Oba Accra High Court concerning the second funeral and as a celebration of life on person moye no. Papa ne kyerese ye see that Lumba e woni fie.
Lumba ye see no Islam. One kasa fie ni sie no so ahu na ye andi suade hunu bi ehunu ye se sade ho ye start wo abusua ni mu no ene sade ye siko no sie de no kotoko a ebinum de abufuo be kwa akotufu no ene ye de no kotopa akososo a ebinum de abufuo be dan e be kwa akotufu no wa hwe ni wo asikura na asabe abusua pani gina ye ye ayie ne ekopa en kwa abre ede ni sie ene ye so ne makora ehu no ne ma ehu no ya kata na nim ya di koko boto unless no amko heye no tin man nya dance e bi kan
I don't know Counsellor Lutterodt antiase a o chese ga boys no omo nya ready na omo for makode enko Lumba fie ho na omo ko tufunu anase omo nko ye de onu no hunu se ese ne fata.
But if it is true that Lumba, as is alleged, has been buried in the house, I want to ask the Ghana boys in Accra that we shouldn't wait for the police. Let's move to the resident of Lumba, and I'm calling action now for the desecration of the land. Walk to the house with pickers. We're not fighting the human being. Enter the resident of Lumba, and let's find where the body has been buried.
No, by so doing, what will be fear? You invite you. I will need to say. So mind you. Let's leave it in the hands of the police. Where are the police? No. The police are listening. Where are the police? No, we should tell the police. Ajima, do you remember? Hold on, Ajima. Do you remember when the guy spoke? How many days now? About 3-4 days now. Let me tell you some secret. About 4 days now. Ghana Police Service. Ghana Police Service. One of the good things they are good at doing. If anything happens on social media, they react. The guy has spoken. Has anybody reacted? Number two, if anything happens and it's a policeman, very soon the evidence of arresting. Look, those who killed Sami, the sad event of Sami, is this Sami Jemfi? Sami Jemfi's father-in-law. They've got the people. So if anybody tells me that the police is not efficient enough, but I'm saying that if persuasion fails, force. So I was like, no.
Police.
Abusuya, Montre se yenche Counsellor Lutterodt. Montre, ye betche no. Baby will he will be arrested. Counsellor Lutterodt, threaten now with the threat Priscilla no. You see the harm you have caused. Counsellor Lutterodt, me say ye betche. What caused harm? Edi amakuna ni ne mba. And the one who di ankofo akwaye ofie ho. Omo ntimi amwa ewure fie ho. Ko street no so. Sa guy no ba TV so no wo TikTok no. Sa guy na no nanimu da ho no. Oka hu bi. Afa akonfo. E mo makọ ho. Obi antwere arrest Counsellor Lutterodt. Arrest Counsellor Lutterodt. Counsellor Lutterodt, me say ya beche. Na ensemu a wo kan ye nyina da. Se o lead gangs mo ma kodobro ni fie. Ene wa hu. Na wo sa abodamfo ba na wo America won so ye beche wo. Ye hwe se wo Ghana na se wo America you be arrested. Obi a wakoso Priscilla de asamato sister no so a threaten bia you be arrested. Baby a wo bia la isi amera na ye adwuma. So wo Germany, say wo UK, say wo Canada, say wo America ha. Baby a wo bia la wo de threat e de ato sa nkofo yi so. Ye beche wo. Eneti we no mpen. O se maami akohia se wa no mtua aneka. Oni asante kwen no mka. Me se omo make any arrest a me nka wo dobro ni asem bi o da. Because nye de bia ne beba beka sa agu. The threaten is too much. threaten too much. So Oma make any arrest. Me meka odobronia sembia bio. Mon train fan to ho. Mo support wa mon kasa Freda ye na wo ya adwen. So Oma make any arrest. Se mo anche Counsellor Lutterodt. Me nka odobronia sembio. Obi anfanche ni tirim say Counsellor Lutterodt omo beche no. The police report and everything has made. And now also omo call odobro ni fie ho no. Oma make police report into good news. Lawyer Kisi so na ho mfa no.
That's good.
Lawyer Kisi come out.
Obewu.
Bibi koso already him.
On the Obewu man Freda nentro no kro di ye no Obewu. Adan mi hu sa na wo bom pa ya man. Na sa na ma Freda wo yesa. Enka me ya ma frew. Sa pa ye ni mobi da ne Nyankopon kro ntie. Ma o yare ko abono no ma ne na wa na owu no mo mfensu enyansa. So
no ma confess.
Allegedly, it is alleged. Se baby awodanye. Enya no kre, ana enya no kre. E die na ma obe make public announcement to say enkofuo bi say when you won say mfire kosua say wa case no ho a. Omo de wadeja beba abonte. Me pacho na enya no kre na wo bo wutirim na kan. Wo wadeja bi wo baby ana na efiri hefa. Wo hefa. Wo kasa wo ye okay. And ye allegedly ti say wo ye okay dia bra bonte ni nyina ye hu say wo ye okay. Because allegedly from baby pa say wo yale. Inti yesrawo ye nyina ye pe wasem. Ma ye hu say wo ye okay wo nyale. Bibia ye okay. Na ya komanto yem because dia ya tese baby a oda enye kura.
And let me now for phone cry for no more the better me. But me can't be actually cry for me the Counsellor Lutterodt and never started. Matis and crying ni man being so class echo can't quasi for and quasi assem and crying for me now for phone cry for more the better me. But no Kirby will and cry for be no more. You ever can no pain. Since Lumba woo you know, boy bit to station what the Ajemai. Man threatening man Kolane Jai school. For almost 2 weeks in Kolane Timmy Fifi and go school. As if that is not enough. And Timmy Baba can afford money. Say bibi ya odobro ni ne ma. Julius Zebra na holding the responsible. Julius Zebra and I'm holding the responsible because ever since Lumba woo you know on the radio station for the peculiar interest because of the radio station no be ya there now station run it makes you irresponsible since Lumba woo you know boy bit station what the Ajemai and what this station and all they do is to threaten and incite violence against a poor widow. And to minim the Julius Zebra pe. Obviously, it wouldn't be presidency. And to honor need their word here. Now they can't check on for say, Bibi Yodo Bronin and Ma, Julius Zebra, Julius. I Julius now our platform and what we instigating. Period. What Timika said, the gap boys should not wait for the police. They should go to somebody's house. The guy boys should not wait for the police. They should go to such a stupid human being. Kwasia we na mo friend the counselor. Kwasia we. Papa we buy media so one Kenyan sasaba kupe. Anything that comes out of this man's mouth is foolishness. He calls himself a reverend. Time. Emma betna sindi be Jimmy. Because Ghana for only Jimmy dear. Ghana for binom no Jimmy adokore wo mo se somoro enti Jimmy na ye omo fe such an idiot your friend counselor kwasia we tell me one intelligent thing that has come out from that stupid man's mouth. He said they shouldn't wait for the police. They should go to a house. They should go to a house. The youngest occupant, 3 years. They should go to a house that the youngest occupant, 3 years. You shouldn't wait for police. Omufa pickers, any shovel, and coffee home, near attack home. Asia. He's sitting at the radio station of the chief of staff, Julius Zebra station, and Wadiama Ajimai. And all they do is to threaten Odo Bronin and a ma. And Tina Bakachi Ghana for say Bibi Odo Bronin and a ma. You should hold Julius Zebra accountable for it. You should. Say Bibi Odo Bronin and a ma. Because Oma Tretna Mankolane Jai School. I don't wish you bad. But I pray you don't die. For people to use their power to do to her what they are using your platform to do to a poor widow. I'm just saying, karma is a bitch. And karma 2026, they come really fast. Karma 2026. Julius, I'm saying it again. I said, I have met your wife. Age mater. I am praying for you that you get long life. That they don't do to your wife. They don't do to your wife what they are using your platform to do to a poor widow. That you are quiet about it. You are quiet about it. You are quiet about it. Who is the widow? Oh, mommy. Oh, mommy channel. Oh, mommy check and kind. No, papa cut you. And two mommy try a widow. The widow is so mommy channel. Oh, papa cut in her hair. And you say, oh, mommy train a widow. Two mommy train a widow. Why? The widow is so mommy train in Yano. Oh, mommy train a sent to the children and a widow. You good? You know good? It will be. Now for me video, edit the picture torso without my consent. Yeah, bet you. I hear Busomo and Mecho Moapi, so Mecho Quamin can when you're trained the winner. Bandu come over to Bandu Casamin self video so. Screen recording my video is stealing my intellectual property. For one, screen recording my video without my consent is stealing my intellectual property. One, going to put it on your page. Two, monetizing my intellectual property and doing anything attached to it. Me it's not hanamaka. I want my management to do. Now me sounds so cultural and baby dear mu anti Afia ye pacho. Me mfa boninche. Take it from me. Meka dia me de beye wansa na me dia yo na me nya ba kokora wu. Already me o pa ma chakwa me ntimi mpa me management acho. Also, apology no meka kwa me reply. Sit on radio and open your mouth and spill this rubbish. Mo amuntie kwasia Lutterodt Jimmy for na want to be trying to get in a mano. Kwasia Lutterodt no. Kwasia me feel Ghana na ne yira packing in yema. So wasaba yenim. Kwasia Lutterodt na want to be trying to get in a mano. This is what he has to say about somebody awu yang obientie.
Things are just the beginning. There are more things that are going to come. But if it is true that Lumba, as is alleged, has been buried in the house, I want to ask the Ghana boys in Accra that we shouldn't wait for the police. Let's move to the resident of Lumba. And I'm calling action now for the desecration of the land.
Inciting violence on the radio station of the chief of staff of Ghana. And nobody's saying anything. You are calling the Ghana boys. You are calling the Ghana boys. Me bajo wa the Ghana boys. Nigeria Mama. Namoy. Why were the Ghana boys abra Ibo University Palace? No namoy. Namu wa he enkranfo mother Roma. Namu wa he o ana Igbo ebe twa mo ahini fa ebe si ahini wo. Where were the God boys when an idiot was peddling himself as a chief on your land? And now Santo for ye son konto kwa. And cry for do send it to me microphone. Ebi o ma no kasa ye. Ah? Why was you are only God boys when you are going to attack innocent people? Why were the God boys? Igbo for ni be si wo ma hini no. Ah Igbo hini be pe kakra e ma abudi ya munyam ka mo no tumu no. Namoen. Many Hassan Ayarga and a few others. And ye Jim was answered the mammo. Why were the God boys? Go. Odosu ya kindly bema utia kotia go. Go. I didn't come to beg you. I came to tell you the truth. Why were the God boys? Namoen. Suddenly, Yama and now when you my dear home and cry the way from moving, Lumba Abusuapanin and cry for us. Lumba, why and cry Lumba, why and cry Ah, a quarter Abusuafoɔ senen cranfo mpanimfo a sebi ebinum mu omo. Some of them have no respect for themselves. Therefore, ama and cranfo binum anima be ha. Lumba why cranny. Lumba wo friteshi. Ano frijemsta. Lumba wo friteshi ano frijemsta. Ah? Suddenly in California dia Santo Fuasem. What a cultural disrespect. What a cultural disrespect. Sa sante yina bi na no se moy obi wo yenye ye mprenu. Na afidi enkranfo in the name of obi su wo ye chiame. Ukwasia wo uja hono. Wo ba ye nkran hene chiame. Ah? Ah? Obu so obu ko nkran hene wo hen. Enkran hene gamanche when accident. Gamanche, when you accident to them, and the one that saw a corner, and omunya kwasi ebiji microphone beji now. Why are you people dragging and crying for into this mess? Why? Lumba and crying. Lumba wa and crying. Ah yes, will be look at this man. See.
Indaya na bukete. Say would I best say why because Nana Indaya na bukete. Indaya na bukete. Shedi Lumba dia maye said bro for them not to anka yet the no compare my
Akwaya walker say Lumba nyom do say no ti ase twi ya walking Lumba nyom do say no ti ase ya penny Jimmy the fan cry for the woman between way because the amount 300 500 Ghana such a cheap useless stupid fool kwasia penny Jimmy penny na won it papa we no way Igbo for the babo asase babo ahine na Igbo hine no wonam friend ho hine no na papa we such a stupid grown up such a networks wasia Counsellor to omukwa attack Odobroni and crying for pickers and Connie Fee and call attacking Afia. The youngest occupant is barely 3 years old. Anne and Sino Sebi Odobroni Nenema. Ne Judas Zebra Nama platform and Cassante in a say Obi Way and Yen Bruni. And this is for Sedabi. Ya the Independent Square Mamo. Mama na in Prenu. My question is, how does that benefit you guys? What is your concern? And this year by what is your concern? Ah? What is your concern? Do we have a question? Yeah, I'm the boy. Mobo saying, ah, Asante ina sembra. Sa Asante me woni pa wo a. Ye na ye na yi Prenu. And this for say, yeah, the Jubilee House, Abama legal wives, and your Abusuapanin. And your Abusuapanin. NDC force the Independence Square. Sorry. Yeah, the Independence Square. A group of people who are not family members. Now, my point is, how does that benefit the society? How does that benefit people that want to vote for the NDC? And what interest and the NDC government and won't see release Independence Square? No? Why not the Independence Square? I have venue. I'm a papa she's on Koye. Why? Which government employee? Why not the Independence Square? And the ama papa she's on Koye. Why? Kwasi apedi the bed? Jimmy for your for ben. Kwasi abe no. And kwasi afo why the release Independence Square no? Why? And I want to you Judas and Samuel Duma. Because with him seke odi kan. Meaning seke odi shasiye. Na me pese bi wu seke odi. O ya we the Judas Zebra na. Why? Me phone na freeze. Ghana police, mo de e ma mo nche Counsellor Lutterodt. So I ma mo nya na we. Mo nya na sa. O china me ba beto mo ha. Ghana police, Counsellor Lutterodt openly what's radio so threatening a widow and then a ma and then the mammy abrewa say uncle attack woman. But Ghana police, some of them are competent and to their mopenamoye to their mamon anyway. Casa and Quasian George Lutterodt. Ghana police, mamon anyway, why? Mamon anyway, Ghana police. Mama George Lutterodt said you say and crowd for and kwabo why no kwasia bananga job o papa Jimmy ni do ko school a cabos I have it in the Ghana police go any to me one so but kwasia dem no yen cry ni ba you sound like it kwasia they should come and arrest me mama ko arrest kwasia no na monye mota bi tuntumu kankan emphasis ka ochina ade be chimuni munyina eni tetenyo no samate
Actually Lutterodt was say wo permanent here di nachi no makoye if Lumba that Lumba fie wo akwa hwese e ho pampa and Abusuapanin to pack or the Lumba extra ya na e highlighting Ghana TV share like comment say mafofo enya bi enhwe ya tete say Abusuapanin to pack o see that Lumba ewo ni fie a ewo isilego na no ana Counsellor Lutterodt ababonten abaso TikTok live acheche nsemu said David yeba no akra ne batamu die yentie emu wo fie ana mpune se obesi a obedi permit before se wodi emu be hye fie enti won de ogada enkran boys ni bi no mo do mani akwa hye ade ewo isilego fie wa hunse ampa aha enye se da Lumba na Freda ene fie na snega ma babonten o ma tutu bi e di amane no na Counsellor Lutterodt say so mo asopa na pe no no se Messi su dia mama hu say asem na meka no meka na kapanti Counsellor Lutterodt so I reply o money ata wo pie mu FM station asa ko kan sem o kan say kia ne ke wo permanent ye di nachi no makoda Lumba fie a ewo isilego akɔhwɛ ampa ɛho ne esie Lumba se ho ne esie na no so wa hwɛ no do Abusuapanin ene nkofo bi etachie no afamra kwan so ebi atwa so ata ba reply na ene o sisi wa hwɛ di a na to esa de na one eye baba jama mo eso e de Counsellor Lutterodt e be fa emra kwan so ebusia ezemi dogs ya kan nyina bo ye mu wura me won kotie nyina emra
gain anything. You know why? If you do what? If you kill Abusuapanin, you don't gain anything. But when you destroy him, it becomes a monument of celebration for others not to continue this nonsense. And I'm using the word nonsense not in the form of insult, but I mean it doesn't make sense. That's what it means to say nonsense.
Nyansenim
And tasum.
and tossum.
Nyansenim yeah, but ento asum.
Okay.
Lumba sem shasi, me na me den komo shasi. And at the benina me ka say we besi. Immediately Abusuapanin saw the car say on Jin di se ni di shenewu. E san say ye bodo wutu de bi enti wasoma pan for so omumbehwe niam ne nkra. Yan fan nkra na nko no fa ka bra nkra. That was where the error was. So when he got to Accra, Oba Accra okache and say ono de onim say Lumba Oba omo nyina gi tuma ye ne ho ade ma no ye akosua sewa fosu Oba ba ko no onim say Lumba wale e chire mo kache say Lumba won ba 11 ba yire ba ko. So he positioned himself for him to gain my respect. And I said it on UTV that this man will help us have a very solemn. So I don't know what happened. That he came back to say Oko consult. He actually said Lumba wa yiri bioma na. That is why I realized that he has been compromised. Or he has compromised himself. Or he wants to make a fool out of those who are following him.
Okay.
Besiade. Abusuapanin, I said, will not die. Lumba will never kill Abusuapanin. He has to live to see the punishment he has brought on the children's children. Last week, Ghana, Abako Sem Chrese, your heritage man, you are. Sini ye 2 year din, ya wali. Sanya mami and Sawi. A dia ye wea, a many be asumdwe eba.
Yeah.
Otiko koso. Ni nana ne mame daddy benkum so. See the cultural heritage that was exposed.
Yeah.
Nana Kasano, we are losing a lot from Lumba. Why should Lumba have children who are below 18? 6 children below 18 have a funeral without an account set for Lumba. Now, Abusuapanin so Kasana and Refi, because the media doesn't forget. Or Kache and Sunday, or the initial form Penas from Yaba. Listen to that statement. Meaning the chef for ma. Who say, Obia to me energy, na mo fremia, me pa, meba.
There, I will show him that Accra belong to some.
What's the can I say? Okay, number 2. Abusuapanin ya bako say ya baba, me catch him last week, say. Me, per the work I do, intimini say. For you to be able to have a dead body from any morgue, the first thing you need is to have the cause of death. The next thing is because of the cause of death, you go to take permit for burial. And I told you that you cannot take a permit from Accra and bury in Kumasi. I also told you that you cannot take a permit from any of the district assembly to bury in your house.
You cannot.
You cannot.
You cannot.
You cannot. Not
So why say yes,
I keep saying it's alleged. You know I use the word.
No. But the spokesperson of Abusuapanin has spoken.
Don't worry.
Or say yes, no.
Don't worry.
He has said it.
I am sitting. I am sitting somewhere, and where I'm sitting here, follow me. I'm still using the word "it's alleged." You know what I'm saying that?
Why are you saying that?
Because if we've heard from that guy, how many things have they said that they've not changed their mouth? They're not honest.
No, but if Yasielu or Yasielu Bofie na say illegal, why is the nation and the state quiet?
That is what I'm saying. Alleged. I am still using the word alleged because I expect the Environmental Protection Agency,
go there,
the Ghana Police Service,
to go there,
whoever granted the permit for burial to be done. So it means that as we speak, whatever the guy said is still alleged.
No, but we need a proof by way of the Environmental Protection. The Ghana Police must go to the house and check.
So I told you last week that we will assume a body. You remember I said that here?
Yeah.
Because I said we assume a body if it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my case is to say it's alleged that Lumba has been buried in the house in East Legon. I still use the word alleged because
Counsellor Lutterodt.
Yes.
Say anyone can say we see a funu ofie. Not say we see a funu ofie. And then
so the Environmental Protection Agency must come in. There has a environmental department of the district assembly must come in. Because for you to have access to bury, it's not just about the tradition. Would you see what killed the person? The decomposition of the body has effects in the environment. Now that we're even doing the climate change issues, we should see how deep can the body
the
get
tomb,
there.
no?
Thank you. The tomb. How deep could it be? Is it shallow? Which environment? What type of soil are we keeping the body? You understand?
Nina come to play,
my brother.
So why is it that the Abusuapanin representative is saying that yes, you will fear is illegal?
So I am telling you that. I am telling you that. Per the work I do, me catch them last week. Say, if there is a permit granted, And mind you, when you're granting permit, you only take permit for the licensed cemeteries in this country and in the districts of the region or the capital you find yourself.
But not your home.
How dare you? How dare you?
No. Counsel, no, to me, about license says,
look, let me tell you something that is funny. Even you in Ghana, when you buys a house and you will come and tell people that when I die, they should lay me in my house. That's your statement. It's left with the family head to pour libation and see whether the family will agree that they should do it in your house. You can have the biggest house. You come back to our 4-square house with no chairs. So you see, Gamen, if we do our funerals, we block the street and we have a small house. Who is dead? George Lutterodt. But in my small house here, that's where they come and bury me. My big house in East Legon,
they don't care.
My mother died. And I realized the type of person I am. Pay the crowd that will follow me. So I pleaded that they shouldn't have the funeral in their small family house. They said I should bring 2 castle bridge bottles for them to pour libation. When they pour it, they say the body cannot leave. I told people something that happened, mommy weird. Yeah, what a funeral dying, nobody has been laid in state with an air condition before. But for the time of clouds, people will come, and what I do, I have a condition. So I want to do temporary installation. No permission, no libation. Then I left the bucket there for the water to drain inside. Because me bucket to and I'm lucky because I think they go for a moon there, my carpet, and if I go for dead body number, I didn't go for Kinkawi. I change my move here nearby. But me fee me power bank, and I make coins. I make coin near far bucket, and it's a few so they go come. I have a carpet in for. When a few minimum measure. And the dance you have 2 1 bucket. And I went straight to my uncle. Let me say, my uncle said, how much are you about? Uti a carpet no chop. And the quantum on the quantity of water in the carpet. I don't. Again, you know what bucket? No, something. And you bucket now how? I'm calling. I spent extra 6,000 Ghana cedis to call for new carpet, new foam. Call the guy to come and redesign the place. And my uncle came. They took snap a bottle from me. Came to nyabi nuwe. Kena fufu say. Ele. Nyagaki ale. E won pagbe. E to ne wenye hi nya. O fa ne. Ye gun sasa. Enyem. Me asofo. Me shakola. Yaji 2 castle bridge film ho. Omo ye ya ni ma me kwan say menko, and we did the reinstallation. We were able to do the funeral.
Eti I'm crying so you see that the Lumba e won fi according to representative from Abusuapanin.
I repeat, it's alleged.
Eti prove.
So how do we get a proof? Because one, you can't enter into Lumba's residence, and that's what I'm speaking right now. We've made a public notice. Tomorrow morning when we go and then you resume the body, what will you say? That's what it's alleged. Because if truly speaking, the district assembly gave a license for burial at home, heads must roll. Because transition, make them say if I want to know where Lumba is buried, I told you I can know. But I don't want to waste my energy. Because transition was where the body was. So if transition of the body of Lumba was there, from where the body came from, we saw some autopsy reports when we were asking for the cause of death, which means the bank hospital gave the cause of death. And from the cause of death, before you can take the body from the morgue, it will go back to the doctor to give us cause of death. It goes back to the district assembly to give us permit. And out of the permit, because when you say, yeah, you should who say did dobi not glass head at the animal, it's not decoration.
Yeah.
So when there's a communicable or infectious disease, we put a glass on your face.
Oh, so no,
it's not decoration.
And yet decoration?
No, it's not.
Yeah, and your protection.
Because when we do the formalin on the body, we think the formalin gives us access so that the body can be hardened in the fridge. It is not anything that you call it disinfectant. Formalin, the rose. You can use it in the farm. But the formalin go garden your flowers will become fresh. The formalin we use for the dead body.
Okay.
Yeah, so we don't do anything. Yeah, autopsy, we body near who the cause of death, whatever it is. One of the things you should learn is say body share the cause of death. And he said, be a one communicable. Now you pass around say COVID by and say cholera, HIV, AIDS. Anything we assume that it could cause infection, we give the cause of death. Then the people on my permit, almost chile baby you see certain bodies in Accra. But there are some bodies that cannot be buried in certain cemetery, no matter your money, by the permit. Because the cause of death will tell you say way or the way when they woo here. And when you see my 11, where you see where you see. So it's not everybody that can be buried at Osu Cemetery. It's not everybody that can be buried at Lashibi Funeral Home. It's not everybody that can be buried at East Legon, Gethsemane. It's not your money. It's the cause of death. Because that is how the structure is. But there are people who don't think like they're supposed to think, even though they are paid by the government. So at the end of the day, or the district assembly, giving permit. Ayaka said this guy died because of cholera, and for that matter, cannot be buried in so and so place. No, I'm not permit. But when you get to the place, now you hear inspection to be buried, and there's a glass. The one there can reject the body.
Okay.
Because there is a mixture of health before tradition. Niaka tradition, to me, what's it called tradition? I'm talking about health.
My 11, no, I'm part. Because Romu atu amna kesi aduwo na area no mu nyina bo ye so fu no mu ana ye di wa kogu ho keke.
Ewo ayi Botiano
majority of our mass burial. Majority of our mass burial is done there.
Okay. Ewo my 11.
Yes.
Mass burial.
Majority of our mass burial is done there. Mass burial, when we're doing it, we do it with Ebola can, we do it Pazon, we do it Izar, we do it a lot of disinfectants. So there's a depth the body must go, and the covering. That's what the stink human being smells for some time. However, no, the disinfecting we do so that it will decompose quickly and will not have infection in the area is done. Okay. But if you think about this thing, there's health implication. So if Lumba's body has been granted permits to be buried allegedly in the house of Lumba's resident, then heads must roll. Okay. Number 2, transition has been given permit. Transition has permit too. Every morgue has permit and the right to go to registered cemeteries to be buried.
Okay.
So if anybody keeps their corpse in your place and you read the permit and is their resident, you need to call the attention of the authorities. It's also there in the law.
Okay. Okay.
I am trying to be very legal and medical.
Sure.
Not traditional.
I get you.
So because this nonsense that is going on, that is alleged, say Lumba has been buried in his residence. Whoever did it. Well, I still doubt, because Lumba's body, that the face was covered, happened at Kumasi. Is that not it? Good. At what time did they stop viewing Lumba?
Oh, it was around, is it 12 or 1 or whatever?
Okay.
Somewhere 12 or 1.
When they took the body that they were going to bury the body, nobody saw where they brought the body. The people that were in charge of the burial were transition.
Sure.
Per the statement we saw.
Okay.
So if the body of Daddy Lumba is in the residence, the license of transition must be halted immediately.
When necessary, a calling attention of the authority.
The authorities are sleeping, so we're waking all the fools up.
Because the sister have reported that Minianu say ye autopsy. Prema yensienu. Afia yako wo bi a Minianu mutiyo. No big bakupe ada nini waji ma afa no akonsienu da. What will be word? What will be Uganda?
And so you see what we are talking about.
Okay.
If truly, I still say it's alleged, if truly that the resident of Lumba, all the people living around are in danger, even those of them in their house are in danger, because, and if so, it means that transition was told that we are home burial. So it means that the body decomposition must be disinfected in a certain way. It means they are involved. Who gave the permit for home burial? Who gave the permit for the home burial?
And then I police a coachy gentleman now. What about
Thank you.
Because I have
I am saying it's alleged.
Tianchino.
As a police team because what Casa say, Lumba, you see no when you feel is legal. It's as a police inviting. Na ochre licenses are munya yene authority omo so musieno na afedi asu
what you say ankochi
nanati o die was say abaim bemu no ma baby ayesi iwo mu say yesi Lumba nu police into na yenhwe na bai ye bribi imagana man because no abai nankasa
because maybe they had a permit to bury Lumba in Gethsemane. But with the Gethsemane permit, they want to bury in a residence. It means that it's a crime.
Now, adding on to me your permit and see no fee.
Before you get permit to bury in your house, a lot of things. EPA will come in, the district assembly health will come in, and it is a residential area that even because the climate change, there are things we don't allow. And I make say the permit alone. Look, if we don't even want to go anywhere, we can go straight to transition because look at how the game is. The transition book for burial, you fill in where the body is buried. So if you want to know where Lumba is buried, transition we got to know. Why am I mentioning transition? Because in the suit, Odobroni, Priscilla was sued, Abusuapanin was sued, and transition was sued. So by the standard of the law, these three people were engaged in the body of Lumba. So if the burial was taken fully control by transition, they should know where Lumba was buried. So there's no fight. But you see in London, Landman was it here. I just say growing yedi. And I just say Abusuapanin I want to say he's smart. He told us one day, say he's tired of the media.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to talk to the media again. But now, he has found the importance of the media. That when he speaks, the media carries it faster. This thing has gone beyond Akosua Sewa Fosu. You know what's happening right now? Whatever is happening is Lumba fighting for Akosua Sewa.
How?
Let me tell you the truth. Every man on earth, by tradition, that tells the wife, I am sorry for having children, but I promise you I will not marry any other person. I say Lumba told Akosua Sewa after she discovered that he has children with Odobroni, and he told Akosua Sewa that Mafumo, but Makacho said, "Why am I minty? Meanwhile, your baby and count." He said it. So Odobroni, I say it again. The law gave her a position as a wife, but there is no proof that she was a wife. So all these things you are seeing, it is the clear distinction from the spiritual world that is appearing outside. And I'm telling everybody, I have told you again, that those who believe in spirit things, they should go and call the soul. They should go and invite the spirit and ask, what I'm saying is a lie. I cannot prove it in a law court, but I can prove in the spiritual realm. Don't go to church, go to a shrine, go to Malam, and they will tell you what I'm saying. I told you that this fight will never kill Abusuapanin, but they will eliminate those who are needed to solve the problem until he will come to the realization to speak the truth, that I have not spoken what is the truth of the guy I have buried. These things are just the beginning. There are more things that are going to come. But if it is true that Lumba, as is alleged, has been buried in the house, I want to ask the Ghana boys in Accra that we shouldn't wait for the police. Let's move to the resident of Lumba. And I'm calling action now for the desecration of the land. Walk to the house with pickers. We're not fighting the human being. Enter the resident of Lumba, and let's find where the body has been buried.
No, by so doing, what will be fear? You invite you. I will need to me say. So mind you. No. Let's leave it in the hands of the police.
Where are the police?
No. The police are listening.
Where are the police?
No, we should tell the police.
Ajima, do you remember? Hold on, Ajima. Do you remember when the guy spoke? How many days now?
About 3-4 days now.
Let me tell you some secret I don't know.
About 4 days now.
Ghana Police Service. Ghana Police Service. One of the good things they are good at doing. If anything happens on social media, they react. The guy has spoken. Has anybody reacted? Number two, if anything happens and it's a policeman, very soon, the evidence of arresting. Look, those who killed Sami, the sad event of Sami, is it Sami Jemfi? Sami Jemfi's father-in-law. They've got the people. So if anybody tells me that the police is not efficient enough, but I'm saying that if persuasion fails, force. So I was at minimum force is applied. And the Ghana boys, I will lead.
We can't push that. No. I'm sorry. Because I thought you're off air. No, you can't push that. The best you should have said, say, Ghana police, you appeal to you people that the gentleman has spoken. It won't call Lumba resident, but you calling Ghana boys to go there. I'm sorry. No. It's okay. It's okay. Drop. No. It's no. Power entertainment on power. No. Counsellor, it's okay. No, it's not for you. No, Accra is not for you. Ajima, Accra is not for you. It's for me. Ajima, Accra is not for you. How many hours? No, how many hours now has this guy's video gone around? No. How many hours now? No. Ajima, how many hours now? It's okay. Me told you some truth. Me said nobody owns a land in Accra. Every land in Accra is a leasehold. And it's true. That is why when we are doing ban on noise making, no matter how elegant your house is, you are supposed to bow to it. When Otiko Kwasu's mother died and he said he was going around to meet the grandmother, everybody should sleep. Who woke up? Even mad people had the place to go and sleep. Is that not it? Yes. Accra is not a no man's land. Accra is a land of discipline and respect. And I say it every day to you. If you don't come to Accra, you will never be okay. So when you come to Accra, don't come and misbehave. That is why when somebody dies in Kumasi, you come and put the billboard in Accra to know that he's dead. Otherwise, he will come back to Accra again. I'm telling the boys, no fights, no quarrel. We are going to lead to the house because the land has been desecrated to exhume the body. If not, then the Ghana police, the AME, whoever ordered the permit, should rise up in common sense and do something, because Ajimai, this nonsense must stop. Thank you. May I say Power Entertainment on Power FM. Power Entertainment on
Ajimai
Power on Radio XYZ 93.1. Power Entertainment live on TV XYZ. As we speak, we are live on TikTok.